Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sorry I've Been M.I.A. As you can see, we have a super special guest today. I know I've been talking about my roommate, how I'm a pain in the butt to live with, and now you guys can put a face to the name with my awesome roommate Sloane of literally 4 years. We're finishing up our...
so nice.
Oh,
You call me awesome.
We're finishing our 4th year of living together. So we're basically just going to talk about our dynamic these past 4 years, how we met, all of that. I'm a little worried. I feel like it could either go really wholesome or Sloane's just going to sit here and expose me and vice versa.
Probably the latter.
Probably the latter, exactly. So let's get into it. I feel like Cush and I, when she was on, we spoke a lot about like flirting with girls and what that was like going into college and how it was so weird, just like DMing people you didn't know. So Sloane, let's start with the beginning. Okay, Sloane, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Also, like, trigger warning, I'm really scared.
Sloane's been nervous about this all
This is
day.
very unlike me and, like, out of my comfort zone, so, yeah.
I'm proud of you for getting out of it for
thanks.
this.
Hi, guys. I'm Sloane. I've had the privilege of watching M.I.A sleep for 4 years. And, yeah, I'm excited.
Major fun fact, hometown.
Oh, am I supposed to do that?
No, but, like, you could if you wanted to. It would probably be weird if you did,
I
but...
think it'd be a little bit weird.
Okay, so let's just get into how we...
skip over that.
All right, let's just get over the basics. Let's get over to how Sloane and I even first started talking because we had zero ties to each other. And it makes a lot of sense that we met on Facebook. Of course, some Gen Z girls are meeting on Facebook. I don't even know what happened. I think I just joined like any group that I could. Why were you on there?
I don't know, because that was like the thing. Like no one
Yeah.
that I knew like did the Instagram thing. Because
Yeah.
I knew there was one Facebook, so I like locked in on there. But I think I liked your post, and then like you like DM'd
and then
me.
and then I liked yours.
Yeah,
and then
we
I
were,
found
like,
her Instagram.
flirting.
We were totally
We were
flirting,
flirting.
and obviously we bonded over both getting rejected from USC.
Obviously.
And I was like, this girl.
I was
this
like,
girl's-
she's my vibe.
I was like,
obviously.
she gets it. This girl wants to go to USC, and now we're going for a second choice. So
Yeah.
now we're both here. And then I guess what really locked it in was that we both visited Syracuse on Admitted Students Weekend on the same
Yeah.
weekend.
That was a fun weekend.
Wait, I don't remember our first time, I remember our first time meeting,
It was
physically
in-
meeting. It was outside of the Sheraton.
Science building.
It was outside
by
of the Sheraton.
Starbucks? Oh my
and there was an
God.
old Starbucks on
Yes.
Marshall Street, which is like the street on our university that everyone like walks around, but it's actually like not really a good place to be walking around alone. Anyways.
Yeah.
And I so vividly remember like standing in the entrance of the Sheraton with my mom and you being like, hi.
Wait, ew. Wait, I remember. So my mom and I like needed coffee, like, and there was a Starbucks where like College Town Bagels is. I don't know like who watches this that goes to Syracuse, but anyways, it used to be Starbucks. And we were getting coffee and it was taking forever. And my mom was like, they're already there at the Sheraton. Like, go say hi.
I know. I was like, why is this girl running late?
Yeah,
like,
I was
she thinks I'm ugly.
I don't want to go alone. Like, that's so scary. And she was like, no. Like, you have to go. Like, we're being late. It's rude. So I went and I was like, hey. Wait, I do remember that.
I so remember
And then
that.
our parents fell in love.
They really did.
Our
And that to
moms.
me was a really big green flag because my mom can sometimes be a lot to handle.
Yeah.
That's not like an insulting way, Mom. I know you watch this, but like my mom will start like shimmying the second that she meets you. And Sloane's mom like vibed with that.
She loved it.
Yeah.
She ate
And
it up. We
so-
were in the dome, I remember, and like we were walking around and I was so nervous. I
Yeah.
felt like I was asking her out.
So I
was
actually I haven't
scary.
thought about this moment in so long, but I remember Sloane and I were walking around the dome, which is like our version of our like field.
No, it's a stadium.
The stadium.
Oh, God.
Some people don't know what that is. Sorry, I don't follow sports, so I thought it was a
Oh
field.
God.
And I so vividly remember like Sloane and I were walking around the vendors. Otto the orange, our school mascot, came up to us. Sloane and I were taking photos of it, hugging it. And then I so remember Sloane turns towards me and she's like, wait, like, do you
I
look
was
you
so
like
nervous.
you're like, do you look you want to be roommates? And I was like,
Yeah.
It was like the
Because
crazy.
my mom, like, the whole day, we spent the entire day together. She was like, did you ask her yet? And I was like, I don't know. She hasn't even committed to Syracuse at this point. And I was
oh
like,
my God, you're so right.
begging. Like, I was like
Yeah.
really hoping this girl would come because I, like, didn't talk to anyone else, honestly. I think I like spoke to 2 other like girls coming to Syracuse.
Yeah.
But I really didn't want to do that because I got really like scared and thought it was weird.
So weird.
So
I think it also helped your case that we both visited the same weekend.
Yeah,
then
but
I
when
knew
you
Sloane,
had the travel day from hell, I was really scared that you
that
wouldn't come in here.
Yeah.
And then I would be roommateless, and I was really upset.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just remember, like, I just liked that you were a real person. Like, I think that locked... Yeah, of course, anytime.
You're making me blush.
Like, it locked it in for me that, like, we had already met, because why would I want to, like, room with someone? So, yeah, I totally forgot. I wasn't committed at that point. And then after I met Sloane, went back to the Sheridan, and...
She committed because of me. Yeah, because you fell in love.
Okay. So let's move on. So then Sloane and I were like doing the whole shebang. We were Snapchatting, whatever. So excited to move in.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't know about you, but I specifically remember being on my flight to school, like for like our first time ever. And I just remember thinking like, I should be nervous about living with someone.
That's what I was thinking. I was so not nervous about college in general, too, at all. I was so excited. I was like, no part of me is nervous at all.
Yeah, like I didn't like think about...
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like, oh my God, what if like this girl like sucks and like our sleeping schedule is different. Like I didn't think about any of those details. I was like, oh, like she seems cool and normal.
I didn't think about that either. I also like didn't care. I was like, whatever. Like it'll be fine. Like it's an experience.
Yeah. Also, I didn't go to sleepaway camp or anything.
Yeah.
So this was like my first person I'd ever lived with, shared a space with, or anything.
Yeah, like I did, and I have a twin sister, so like when we were kids we would share a room, so I was like, whatever, I'll just show up. And
so you were probably used to like different like habits.
Yeah, but I'm also like easy to live with, like, right?
Yeah, am I?
Honestly, you're not that bad.
I always say on here that I'm high maintenance, but it's only high maintenance because of my routine, and you also have your routine.
You're not as bad as people like would think so.
Thank you so much. That is the nicest thing ever. So freshman year, Sloane and I like just never had problems. Like it's kind of bizarre how easy it was. Our first night, I remember I was wearing my purple Frankie set.
I remember it so vividly.
Yep. Someone asked me to go to Harry's. I said, "Who's Harry?" I shared that story in our first episode.
This microphone is really fun, by the way. Like you should use this more often.
For what? Zoom calls?
Just like in life, like, hey.
Next time I FaceTime you, I'm genuinely gonna use the mic.
Do.
You know I can do that.
Wait, I want to get one of these. Can you send me the link? Okay.
So that's what it's like living with Sloane. Sloane gets very excited by like childlike things.
This is all right. This is like, not a childlike thing. This is a microphone.
Also, speaking of Sloane being excited / nervous for the podcast, I walk in yesterday. I think I was coming home from like the gym or something. The door is maybe an inch open. I didn't even open the door, and she's standing there. She goes, "I'm listening to your podcast."
Because I didn't want to scare her. I was throwing something out.
You did scare me.
I was throwing something out, and the garbage is right by the door, and I was holding my phone in my hands, and it was playing her podcast. And I feel like it would be weird if I was listening to it like while you were home.
Yeah,
I mean,
out loud.
I would. No, I'm not putting in headphones in here.
Yeah, that would be weird, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyways, so that's just a little tidbit.
I listened to it.
That's very sweet. Thank you so much.
But I'm not going to watch this one, I don't think. I don't think I...
No, you have to. You're like one of 5 viewers.
Well, maybe it'll be 10 after this.
Yeah, let's get these numbers doubled up, people. Okay, I'm kidding. Anyways, let's go back to freshman year. What are like your core memories of sharing a room? Do you want me to start? Because I would kind of want to, because I have one that just popped up.
Go crazy, I guess.
I have lots of energy in the morning. Sloane's also a morning person.
Is this the Matilda story?
So, one day, I wake up.
Wait, pause. I didn't know she was a theater kid before I chose to room with her. And had I known that,
probably would have went a different direction.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if I would have continued to room with her. So
I can't
put that into perspective.
I have nothing to defend myself with on that one. So one morning I wake up, I think literally just happy to be alive. I don't know what it was. And immediately Sloane and I didn't speak in the morning or anything. Like we had just woken up. I'm blasting Matilda.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose
like
Matilda.
The musical
got out of bed and
really
started
smart.
like dancing, and it was the weirdest, creepiest thing. And Sloane would always post videos of me on her private story with a swipe up link to roommate changing applications and FAQs.
I mean, like, I remember you doing that though for like 5 hours that day.
It was
and
all day.
I remember I was like, no, this is actually not okay. And you were jumping up and down, and I did not have as much energy as you. I think I had mono at that point. Like when I like was.
I think you did too, because you stayed in bed that entire day. Like it was dark in the room. Yeah. Also, living with Sloane was the first time I became a clean freak. Like I wasn't like that in college or in high school. I mean, so I have this vivid memory of before Sloane and I owned a Swiffer or a vacuum. And I got on all fours with a Clorox?
Yeah.
A Clorox on each hand and foot, and I literally was like, tabletop going all over our dorm with like headphones in, like my underwear is out, my sweatpants are like down.
I have a video of it if anyone wants to see. Let me know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You could definitely put that on there.
I remember like we were very clean, like we still are. But, like, we would clean religiously, but like the one thing I didn't do was clean the floor, and I always made you do it.
Yeah, I would always
say
the
that's
floor.
a you job.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Well, I honestly think that we were cleaner in the dorms just because it was such a small shared space.
Sophomore year, we were not clean.
We'll get to that. Sophomore year was disgusting. I don't even want to talk about it.
That was really bad.
And then. So yeah, first semester was kind of like just a blur, and then we went through recruitment. We didn't end up going the same houses, but that, like, I don't even have memories of going through recruitment with you. Like, I feel like we just both went our different houses, and it was fine.
We were totally fine, but we, like, knew that, like, no matter what, our friendship wouldn't change.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was so nice, like, to have that, and I'm really happy, like, Syracuse does rush second semester.
Same.
Because, like, you had time to, like, find your people and, like...
Yeah.
Not get fully immersed in like Greek life immediately.
Totally.
So that was nice. Also, like, we got so lucky. I mean, at least I did. I feel like you did too.
Aww.
But first semester, like, we like clicked instantly. Like that first night, like, instead of going out, because like she didn't know who Harry's was. Obviously, I did. But we were both like, no, we're not going out. Like, that's kind of scary. We, like, literally had a debrief until, like, 4 a.m. Do you remember that?
Yes, totally.
And then I was like, okay, I like this girl. And, like, honestly, it was so nice because I, like, could confide in someone and had someone to, like, talk to, like, throughout college. You know, are you blushing?
Yeah. Sloane and I, by the way, like, never get emotional. Like, I gave her a hug the other day when she left to go home for Easter, and she was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I made her cry before I was going abroad.
Yeah, you did. Right in the doorway. I was like, I can't believe we're going to go.
And I just stood there and laughed because I don't know how to cry.
No, Sloane gets so awkward.
I get really awkward.
And I'm a big crier.
I like cry internally, but I don't do like whatever she does.
Yeah. I think it was more like that also freshman, sophomore year when we'd share a room and I would like be sad over nothing and start crying. You'd be like, okay, pal. Like, it was so awkward.
I'm so sorry.
No, it literally would be like, aw. Like, it would be like the most blank
I didn't know what
face.
to do. Like, I gave you a hug.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be nice.
Sounds like a good hugger.
Really? Is that a fat joke?
We were both on the same page of not wanting to live in the house sophomore year. Like, it wasn't even a question of like...
It was mostly because I just wanted to live with... I just wanted to live with her. Sorry.
Same. And I feel like we were both on that same page where it was like everyone kind of wanted to live in their sorority house, and like we didn't even have a conversation about it.
We were just like, okay, like...
It wasn't like, oh, are you thinking
form
about...
comes out in March, like, where are we living?
I think... It was freshman and sophomore year. We both looked at each other and we were like, wait, we're like gonna live together again, right? And we were like, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool.
I remember junior year after we re-signed our lease for senior year, like my mom texted in our group chat, like with our moms, and was like, are you guys serious? Like, this is getting kind of old.
It's
like,
literally
are you sure
just
you
the
don't
two
want to
of
live
us.
with anyone else? And
That's
we
the
were
thing
like,
is,
no.
is junior, senior year, you're allowed to live off campus. So, like, most people live with, like, 4+ people.
Yeah.
And we're just, like, so many people have walked into their apartment and I'm like, oh, who do you live with? And I'm like, Sloane. And they're like, Sloane, and who else? And I'm like, Sloane.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's just the two of you?
Like I've never seen a 2-bed before.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's really not that foreign.
Yeah, we're just attached at the hips.
Right. So sophomore year was kind of both of our, like, lower.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I honestly love sophomore year. I just, like, personally just was...
It was just like, yeah, and like the whole concept.
But everyone's a mess sophomore year.
Yeah, totally.
It's just the most fun year.
Yeah, so I explained the whole concept of 206, which was our very bizarre dorm.
Yeah, but I would live there now. I had so much fun. I walk by it like it's an ex-boyfriend. Like, it's so awesome to me. It's
Why?
like a home.
Okay, so explain to them kind of what the dynamic was. I did in a past episode.
It was an old sorority house that Syracuse bought and turned into a dorm. But I think it was only a dorm, like, the year before. So, like, we literally didn't know a single person who lived in there and, like, had no pictures. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into.
No pictures.
Our two best friends, Kayla and Sophie, they also got the storm. So it was literally the four of us and, like, 10 other people. Like, that's it. And it literally was so cool. It was, like, a house.
It was an old sorority house that they converted into dorms, but like it wasn't anything converted. It was just that there were like the dorm beds and the dorm dressers.
Yeah, and a security guard.
And then there was like
his name was Michael. He was awesome.
He was awesome. We should send him the link to this. Honestly, he would.
He
love
doesn't
to
work here anymore.
He's still alive.
Oh, I hope so.
You can obviously still watch
But anyways, there was like a couch and a TV and a kitchen that was disgusting.
Disgusting.
Was, oh my god.
And it always so smelled like expired cheese. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, Sloane and I always talk about like how we're not skinny from that because we finally had a kitchen. It was so
bad.
I tried out HelloFresh, which is like that company that sends you a bunch of ingredients to make meals.
You wasted so much food.
So much. I would always throw it out because it would just go bad by the time I was ready to eat it. But the issue wasn't the eating the food in the dorm. It was like we didn't eat enough in the dorm, so then we would go to the dining hall.
Yeah.
We would have 10 different entrees, and then I would go to the sorority house and eat goldfish for breakfast. Like it was just
bad.
It was a time.
Really bad. But there was a porch and a roof, and our
that was
room
nice.
Like looked over Walnut Park. And you could sit on the roof and like just vibe, and it was the best.
Yeah, I loved when people would be touring or visiting the school, and they'd be like looking up, and we would overhear because our window faced like frat row, which is where the house was, and people would be like, "What fraternity is this?"
Yeah,
and
we literally made our own sorority house.
Yeah, we really did. It was super fun.
That.
Me too.
That was so fun.
It was. So, Sloane, when did you start picking up on like my weird habits? If you think I have any, do you think I have any?
Like the first month of school,
like
freshman year. But honestly, it's not weird habits. It's just the way you eat is weird.
Like niche.
And like, yeah. I mean, but I do have to say you got me into cottage cheese.
That's
which
sick.
I do thank you for.
Yeah, of course.
Like, we would go to the dining hall and like I would eat like a normal person, and
I would always have cottage cheese.
Always have cottage cheese, and it was like embarrassing a little bit because like
weird.
I didn't know people actually ate cottage cheese until I met her.
What?
No, well, because
that's like trendy.
Like, yeah, no one in my house would eat that.
Oh.
Like, I eat it now.
Yeah.
It's good. But she also eats tuna, and, like, I know a lot of people do also. Like, tuna fish, I don't...
Sloane's not down for that. I just got that, like, trendy tuna that's, like, all over TikTok.
Salad.
Yeah, Sloane doesn't like that at all.
No.
So, it's
disgusting.
Interesting. What are, like... Do you think I have any other, like, weird, annoying habits? Oh, well, when we lived together, and we would not share a bathroom in 206, but, like, basically share a bathroom, because it was the one right outside my room. My skincare routine...
Oh my god, it's like 95 years. She'd always be like, do skincare with me. I'm like, no.
Someone would be like, I'm washing you with water and like going to bed,
like,
and I literally would take at least a half hour.
She also has like all these products that I just like have never heard of in my life.
Like
the
what?
snail mucin face mask.
Oh yeah.
Long story short, I don't watch her do her skincare routine because it takes
forever. She doesn't. She never.
And
would
I'm
come
very
with me to
happy
do
we
that.
have 2 different bathrooms in our apartment.
Yeah, thank God.
Also, why I like still live with you. I think.
Yeah. Oh my God. If we didn't have our own bathrooms, you would never live with me. I would just hog it all morning. I don't think you have any weird habits.
I don't. I'm like the perfect roommate.
Oh. Are you now?
Like, you know, don't say so myself, but like, you know, I feel like I'm fine.
The only thing Sloane does is like, she'll start telling me a story. I've definitely told you to do this. Is she'll start telling me a story and I'll be like, Sloane, you already told me, and then she'll finish telling me the story.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm the worst storyteller ever, like, in history of storytellers.
On top of that, which I always tell Sloane that it bothers me, is I'll be telling her a story and she'll be on her phone. The girl cannot multitask for the life of her. I'll be like, isn't that so funny? She'll be like, and a minute later she'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, you weren't listening. And you're like, no, I wasn't. And I'm just like, all right.
Yeah. I need to work on that. But other than that, like.
Perks of living with Sloane.
Good roommate. What?
I get aux. All the time.
Oh
it's
my God.
Unreal.
We actually need to talk about that because, like, freshman and sophomore year, we literally slept, like, 2 feet away from each other.
Like, we would literally go to bed at night,
we could hold hands.
Yeah.
Like, so she would always play like music when we were getting ready, and she was good at it. So I didn't care. I also, like, one thing about me is like I don't have playlists. Like, it's very weird, and I need to figure that out. But yeah, when we got our own rooms, like in our apartment building, like I don't know what to play when I get ready because I can't hear her because the doors are so thick and it's very annoying because I like her music and she has a speaker but it's not loud enough.
It's not.
So then I genuinely don't know what to play and it's.
Can I ask you something?
What?
I've been hearing you play when we get ready. The same playlist.
Because I don't have a playlist. I play the same
my
three
playlist
songs.
that you put onto Spotify?
No, I don't know how to do that. You would know that.
But yeah, I might have done that. I have done it because I hear you and it's always like.
The same three
Digital
songs.
Girl and
It's a good song because that was like peak sophomore year.
Yeah. Okay, I will say Sloane and I are pretty similar with like our living routine and just like the way that we like function every day. But Sloane, I'm gonna ask you some like rapid fire questions and you're just gonna say which one of us is more relatable.
Okay.
Okay. First question: who has the most random emotional breakdowns?
Obviously you.
Obviously
by
me.
a long shot.
Okay, thank you. I think I probably cry like almost once a week.
Yeah, and I don't like do that like a lot. Like,
have I ever seen you cry?
No, I don't know. I feel like yeah, but the only time I was actually like crashing out was like abroad, and I would call her crying frequently. So,
but like I would do the same thing, and I'd be like, "I promise you don't want to be here. Like, stay in Florence.
Like, bring me home."
Yeah.
Please.
Also, when we were on the hunt for internships sophomore year going to junior year, like. We were both just like breaking down and it was like, what are we gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Like
every time I would get rejected, like I would cry.
Which for the both of us was like pretty often
so
and like the internship hunt was so awful. Even last year it was terrible. We just weren't here to like witness it for the both of us. But like I remember sophomore year, especially living in the same room, it was like painful. Like
it was
we were
scary.
both
the vibes were not good.
And we were both struggling to like find an internship.
Yeah.
I think at the same time, I'm pretty sure we got both of ours around the same time.
Like literally
too.
like
I think,
a week apart.
I was going to say, I think you got yours like right before me or something like that.
I honestly think I got mine after yours.
You think?
I got mine like the last second, like sophomore year.
I don't remember, but that was like crash out central. Okay. Who's most likely to say this is so bad and then keep doing it?
Like me.
I honestly think you too.
I feel like
you over me on this one.
Like this is bad.
Where you'd be like, wait, Loki, this is bad. And then you would just like keep on doing it. I feel like you recently did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happens.
Worst year to live with me or like live with each other?
Sophomore year.
Oh, quick to answer. Care to explain?
Okay. Personally, sophomore year was the best year. Like, it was fun. But it was just a lot of highs and lows, especially for this one. And like... It's true.
Yeah, that was my year. I know I've spoken on here before about it, but like I really wanted to transfer that year. Like I just really wanted to. I remember it was like October where I genuinely was considering opening the Common App. Sloane is laughing as if it's funny that I wanted to transfer.
No, sorry. I never believed her. Like she
didn't.
Like, lying.
But like Sloane had to witness that, and I feel like that's like hard. Even if you didn't believe it, it's hard to like hear that your roommate wants to transfer. But I also feel like I made it clear, or at least you knew, that it was never about, like, you.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't personal. It was just, like, about, like...
Well, you didn't, because you love me, so...
Totally. Okay, next question. Who checks themselves in every reflective surface?
Both of us.
Okay, so in my head, I do that, yes. But Sloane does this thing where she loves touching her hair.
Because it has to look, like, good.
And she, like,
I think
touches,
I did
like,
it a few times. Like,
probably. I mean, I also, like, have played with my ponytail. But Sloane, like, loves looking at her calic and then, like...
If it doesn't look good, like... I freak out.
Okay.
Sorry.
Who says 5 minutes and they're still in a towel?
You.
Yeah.
But you have gotten more punctual, like, since we've been living together.
Wow, thank you.
You used to, like, do that a lot freshman year.
Yeah, well, when I was doing, like, a full beat to go to Harry's and I would have that big wing eyeliner, it was not 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, who says I'm not eating and then eats the most? That's totally me.
Tiano.
That's totally me. I'm like, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. And then you'll see me like eating the weirdest concoctions. Yeah. Also, someone hates that. I'll be like,
this is the most annoying.
Like last night I did it. I was like, is it weird to have avocado with tofu? And someone's like, why is that weird? Someone's like, everything you ask me about you think is weird. It's never that weird.
I blew up on her. It was really bad. Because she'll be like, is it weird if I have like chicken and like tomatoes? I'm like, I don't know. Just eat something.
Okay, I feel like we went over this, but who is the weirdest habits?
You. I'm a normal person.
Yeah, you are. Who takes 10 minutes to explain something that could have been 30 seconds? Thank you for owning up and taking accountability. I'm so happy you did that. Sloane also will like start telling a story, then she'll go on her phone and she'll be like,
yeah, I get really sidetracked and I just cannot tell a story.
And then she repeats her story 5 times.
Yeah. sorry.
Never personal.
Because they're funny.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, Sloane, any last final thoughts? Anything bittersweet about...
fun.
Sloane and I only have a few weeks left of living with each other.
Yeah, it's really scary.
That's, like, weird.
It's really sad. I'm, like,
But
really
over
sad
the
about
summer,
it.
Sloane and I always see each other because I was in the city, and then we would have sleepovers.
And we'll see each other, and, like,
Duh.
we'll be friends.
I'd hope so.
No.
Okay, Sloane, thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you guys enjoyed our roommate dynamic, kind of niche, kind of
Yeah, this was
funny. Yeah, kind of intimate, I guess.
Not really.
All right. Okay, I'll see you guys on our next episode. Bye.
Bye.